All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All right, so the energy that I am picking up on is I give up. The Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys could be giving up right now. And this doesn't have to, don't attach it as something negative or positive. Keep it neutral. It's just the energy of I give up, I surrender, I let go. And the reason why I don't want you to attach anything negative or positive to it is because there's something new with the Ace of Pentacles that's taking form in your life. And whatever that is solid. The thing about it though, is coming from something not going your way. It's coming from some sort of bad luck, perhaps for some of you, or feeling like bad luck, or feeling like things are just not going in your favor. So it's like, I give up. But this giving up is like a surrendering and then doing something new. And what that new looks like for you is focusing on work. And now I see where you give up at. So you're giving up on love with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're giving up on love, but you're starting with the Ace of Pentacles upright to focus more on your work, on your finances, on your job, your goals. Some of you, this could even be your health, your home. Physical, real things, things that are tangible, things that are real is where you're starting to focus your energy on, at your attention. Now, the thing about this, what I'm seeing for you, this giving up is not stopping love from coming into your life. It's actually opening the door for it to come into your life, because you got the Knight of Cups showing up. I don't know how you're, yeah, I say I don't know how you're going to feel about this. It's because I feel like you don't know how you're going to feel about this with the Two of Pentacles showing up. Interesting. You don't know how you're going to feel about this when it happens. But one thing's for sure, even though you may not know how you are going to feel about it, I don't see you jumping for it either. Two things are true. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm also not about to go towards it either. Let's look more into your energy. Tell me about the viewer. I see what the situation is, but let's see what your energy is more like. Let's ground your energy. Yeah, the Two of Swords is, I'm going to ignore it. So here comes love, and you're choosing to ignore it. I don't know how this is showing up, because I don't know if this is someone that's approaching you, like showing interest in you. It could be someone physically there, and for others this could be someone that's coming your way. But the thing that I'm picking up on your energy is that however it shows up, you're going to ignore it. You may even be in denial about it, and I feel like you would be in denial about it because you've given up on love. So when it actually shows up, you refuse with the Two of Swords. You refuse to believe that it's actually real. You refuse to believe that it's actually true when it does show up. Let's see what's helping you. What's helping the viewer? Honestly, you guys, what's helping you is that you did give up. Because it was something that you needed to do. Because whatever it is that you gave up on, it wasn't something fair. It wasn't something just. And what's helping you is that you're starting to give towards, and we can see there's a lot of pentacles showing up here. So you're starting to give towards something more tangible, something that's more realistic, something that's more beneficial for you. So for example, you can see results. So I'm giving up on love, right? So I'm going to focus on something that's more real. So that could be your job. And as a result of focusing on your job, you're able to track and measure the results of that focus. So if you're working hard, you're going to see more money coming your way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you needed to give up on this so that this could happen for you. So you can start receiving more real things. That's what's helping you. Because whatever it is that you was given to, it wasn't helping you. It was actually not fair for you. Let's see what the outside influences are. All right, so I'm not really seeing any particular... Okay, so here's the deal. The outside influences are what you've gone through already. You've already gone through a lot of different things where there has already been outside influences that you've experienced. But what's influencing you now is what happened in those experiences. How you felt powerless in those experiences. How you were a victim. And that's what's actually influencing you right now. What you've gone through. And also, like I said, how fair it wasn't for you. So I'm seeing you being influenced by mentally. You're being influenced by what you went through. And I'm seeing you in this energy of feeling powerless, feeling restricted, and feeling trapped by what you've gone through. And that's what's influencing you now mentally. What you don't see about this is a tower. So even though right now this is influencing you mentally, you keep thinking about what you went through and how unfair it was, there's a tower that's coming your way. We already saw love coming in and you being in denial about that. You're ignoring it. But there's a tower that's coming in. And we got here the King of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. So let's take a look at this. So the tower is showing the King of Swords paired with the Emperor in reverse. Okay, yeah, look, the Two of Cups is right here. So this is an actual person coming in. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, the Emperor in reverse. The thing that I'm picking up here is that this is someone coming in who thinks a lot. Okay, so here's the thing. This is someone who thinks a lot. All right. The thing about it is that they don't have control over the things that they think. And what I mean by that, okay, so let's take a quick pause right here. Let me do a little bit of a rewind. You got here a tower that's happening here. Now with this tower, this is someone being caught off guard. Two people, because we got the Two of Cups and then you see two people sitting here in the tower, right? So you're going to get caught off guard and this other person is going to get caught off guard by whatever this is between the two of you. It's going to be a tower. This is something major. This connection, this meeting is going to be something major. So whoever this person is, from their perspective, both of you are in your heads. Let's just be clear about that. But from their perspective, they think a lot and they can't help it. They have no control over, at least from their, now this is not saying that they don't have any control. This is, they think they don't have any control though, but they do a lot of thinking. There's something here around this person's thinking that happens in the midst of this tower with you. And that's what I want to understand. I want to know about what is it that causes them to keep thinking about this tower with you. Because it's like they feel like they can't control it. They can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about this tower moment that happened between the two of you. They think they don't have any control and they can't help but think about you. For some of you, this could be a chance encounter. This could be someone at a distance. But let's see. Tell me about this person. We have here change. So whoever they are, they're going through a tower, just like you're going through a tower as well, but you're going through a tower together. You're both experiencing towers separately, but you're also experiencing towers together. What's happening on their part is some sort of change. This could be a change in homes, or a change in their circumstance, a change in a relationship. So that's part of what they're going through. They're going through some sort of significant change in their life right now. But what does this have to do with the connection with you? Let's see what part of that is on their mind. Manifesting. Yeah, this is the thing. And we got here tarot. Okay, let me tell you something here. All right, so here's what's happening here. Whoever this person is, they think they're crazy. That's why they feel like they have no control. Because we got here witchcraft, manifesting, spell work. Like this person is thinking that they're crazy because of this tower that's happening. So in the middle of going through this change in their life, this person could literally be watching tarot readings. And there's something about what they're watching, something about what they're seeing that's confirming. That's true, because it's the King of Swords. That's confirming and that's true for their experience. And because I feel like this person felt like they were crazy. And so then they started watching tarot, trying to get understanding, trying to get some sort of confirmation. This could be literally also someone, even if they're not watching tarot per se, they could have possibly went to a tarot reader or to some sort of advisor or counselor. They could have went looking for some sort of guidance. Because I think we talked about this in the previous reading. This is how it started. Because this person was going through a change in their life. That's how it came about. And I was it on this channel? I could have sworn we did a reading similar to this, where someone went for counseling, went for some sort of spiritual guidance, or some sort of spiritual person they went to, and that person gave them insight, gave them clarity around their life and what they were going through, and predicted something. And then here it is, the tower is unfolding in their life. This could have been a prediction from months ago, years ago, and now it's unfolding in their life, and they think that they're crazy. Because now that it's unfolding, they can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, this person they had talked to someone. Let's see what else. Let's see what actually happened here for them. Again, I'm still trying to understand. There's something about you that was predicted to this person, predicted in their life, and it's unfolding. It's happening for them. And this is, let me tell you, know what else I'm getting here too? Let's say for some of you, maybe you met them, maybe you didn't meet them. The thing about it is that whatever was predicted to them is starting to all unfold. That's why they're like, wait a minute. So if this person predicted 5 things to them, 4 of the 5 things are unfolding. And so now they're sure that 5th thing, which is you, is also going to unfold. And that's why they think that they're crazy. They think they can't stop thinking about you, because they know it's only a matter of time, because they're experiencing towers with what was already predicted happening in their life. Let's get one more card. See, someone predicted this to them. You see the hands right there, aglow, tarot, watching tarot readings, getting tarot readings done. Someone predicted it to them. And they feel powerless. Like I said, they feel powerless. They feel like they don't have any control. Because it's happening, and it's happening in a way of which they're like, wait, this is moving in a way I didn't expect. And now they're really trying to get understanding and more clarity as things are starting to unfold. Yep, see, look, see, stressed out. Stressed out. This person is stressed out now. They're in their feelings too with the Knight of Cups up there. They're stressed out because the feelings are starting to feel even overwhelming. Because this is someone that's used to being in their head anyway. This is someone that operates more logically. They probably didn't even believe what was predicted was going to even unfold. That's why it's stressing them out, because they dismissed it. And now everything is unfolding. They have these feelings that they also can't get rid of because they're thinking about you, but then they're also feeling emotional, which is uncomfortable for this type of person, this type of energy that's showing up here. With someone who makes head over heart decisions anyway. With someone who they can be with someone and not feel emotionally connected to someone. They're used to being in those types of relationships until whatever it is that's happened with you. Yeah, see, now they've become obsessed with you. They've become obsessed. Can't stop thinking about it. We got here, there is, they had a tower moment with a toxic lover. So they could have gotten out of a relationship because we also saw change. Somebody could be moving. And look, spiritual connection. I told you someone predicted a spiritual connection for this person. Someone predicted it and it's happening. See, I told you time. It was a long time ago that something was predicted and the things are starting to unfold. Let's see where you stand with this. Where does the viewer stand? Because we know for you, you're like, didn't I start out saying done or something? I give up or I'm done. That's the energy that we saw you being in. Like, I'm done. I give up. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. I give up on love. So if there is a connection here between you and this person, you're going to ignore it. Because in the past, you felt powerless to that type of stuff. And you became a victim to that type of stuff. Whatever it was. And it's left a negative imprint on you to where you're fed up with it. Now, some of you, like I said, done, don't even want anything to do with it. Yeah, and you're not opening up to it either. Four of Pentacles is showing up for your energy. You refuse to open up to it. You're done. Now, just because you're done don't mean that this story is over with. But where we're standing at right now with the situation is that there's a refusal on your part to even accept this. To even open up to it. I think that's, yeah, see, blocking it out, standing your ground. And I think that's fair for where we're at right now, because this is obviously still going to be unfolding, because we got the Ace of Pentacles, which is new. So this is something new. And energy does shift. Tell me about this connection. Let's get some final messages around this connection, and then I'll see what's going to happen for you next. Dreaming. So dreams, mental connection. Expect to have some dreams coming your way. So just as much as you, because we know you're definitely in your head, but just as much as you're saying you're done with this, there's going to be dreams coming your way. In the dream landed on the tower. So both of you are going to be dreaming about each other, and both of you are going to be thinking about each other. Attracted to intelligence, love beyond the physical. So even though you may not physically be together, energetically or in your dream state, you're going to be dreaming about each other. That seems like what's next for you. But let's go ahead and get a tarot card. What's next for the viewer as we wrap up the reading? The Seven of Swords, some sort of truth gets exposed. That's what's next for you. And whatever this truth is that gets exposed, it's going to put you in a pretty good position. I will tell you that. There's something that's going to get exposed, and it may even be in your dream state. But however it gets exposed to you, it's going to give you some sort of, it's going to make you feel more confident. It's going to make you feel more in charge when this truth gets exposed. Yeah, and even happy. The Sun card. I told you, exposed. Something is going to get exposed. And when it does get exposed, keep in mind this is what's next for you. You're actually going to feel happy about it. You're going to feel good about it. And I'm also going to tell you this. There's something here about this Seven of Swords that you won't actually be able to escape, because it's like the truth, like meaning that whatever it is that gets exposed, it's going to get exposed in a way where it can't be denied, because remember, you're in denial right here. But when this truth comes out, you can't deny it. And that's what's going to make you happy. It feels like confirmation. You're going to get some sort of confirmation to where you can't deny this connection. And that's what's going to be a tower on your part. The tower on your part is when something gets exposed to you that can't be denied. Because right here, your eyes are closed and the blindfold is on. But it's like once the truth comes out about this connection, you're going to feel good and you're going to feel more better about it. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next reading. Bye.